Super Scotty.
Let's dive into that feeling
Yeah,
because
yeah. So
a lot of people, including myself, I've gone through this stage during a process of depression where I did not even know that I was depressed. Many people don't know what depression looks like. They just think of it as crying or sad or just
yeah,
sitting, in grief and pity, and that's not necessarily the case,
no,
correct?
it's not. It's not. It's not. And when we say like, what does depression look like? It really doesn't have. It has many faces. It's not like one specific look. So it's about how you feel, but you have seasonal depression. There's different forms of depression. So someone who is just feeling sad or upset or what have you, that doesn't mean that they're depressed. They could just be, that's just their emotion at that moment.
At that moment. Right.
But you have people that are actually in this mode of sadness, anger, because depression is not just about being sad. When you're depressed, you could be happy too. You could be angry a lot. Anger is a major thing because you're always angry. You're agitated with a lot of things. Your behavior starts to change. Right. And that's one way to really understand and notice, like, if something is really going on with you, is your behavior, your moods change. If it's impacting your day-to-day life, that's when that flag should go up saying, hey, I need to figure out what's going on. I need to go to my physician and see what is going on. And also some people, they get, depression mixed with stress. You could be stressed too. So right. It's so many different, it's really no look to it because there's so many different underlying, causes and things with it. But what I will say is, if you do notice that you're thinking, you just kind of, your thinking changes, your behavior changes, you're always agitated, you're sad is definitely a major thing. Like, there's people who, major depressive disorder is a disorder that I was diagnosed with, where, you're basically, you're just depressed every single day. Like, you're just unhappy. I mean, everything could be going around. You could have a great job. You could be doing this, but you still go home and you will literally just kind of be in a shell. So those are things that are extremely major disorders. Same thing with bipolar, and you have bipolar 1 and bipolar 2. That's a mood disorder as well. So a lot of mental health conditions, a lot of the disorders have that mood disorder kind of underlying under there, where you can it deals with your behavior and what you're doing on a day-to-day, if it's really impacting your day-to-day. And like I said, there's seasonal depression. Some people, they do have seasonal depression.
And by seasonal, you mean like, some people get depressed around the holidays or their birthdays.
Yeah. The winter time. Yeah, exactly. Like, right now, during this time, like it's almost like once daylight savings time kick in, that's when seasonal depression can kick in for most. And that's on both. That's during this season. And then also when, we get to summer or certain things, like it doesn't matter which season it is. It's like when you notice that every year around the same time, you start to exhibit certain depressive, depressive type of symptoms, you may have seasonal affective disorder. So